Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Gaius, a Singaporean waiting to study at NUS. Today we are doing another one of those day in the life videos so I can quickly push out a video to keep the algorithm happy. My goal is to eventually become one of those cool student YouTubers like Dagoyaki and Daniel Tamago. Anyways, this footage was filmed a while back when I was considering becoming an insurance agent or financial advisor as many of them call themselves, so you'll see me studying for the exam even though I ended up changing my mind on the day of the exam itself. Anyways, the day started with my girlfriend leaving me to work at Mind Champs after a quick breakfast. After she left, I took a shower and turned on my computer to edit a previous day in the life video, once again for the sole purpose of getting a quick video out. I kinda did a sloppy job on it, especially with the voiceover and recording, because I was pretty pressed for time. If you're wondering which one it was the one where I celebrated my girlfriend's birthday. If you're interested, I'll link a playlist at the end of the video for you guys to check out. At a point of time, I had given myself a week to study 600 pages worth of content for my insurance agent licensing examination, meaning I had to rush through my edit so I could start studying as soon as possible. However, being the hypocrite I am, I couldn't resist taking a long lunch while watching an episode of Suits. Maybe one day I'll be an alpha male like Harvey Specter. Eventually, I sat down and started getting some work done. I read through the textbook on my iPad while writing questions to test myself with on Notion. I used Notability on my iPad to read the textbook. It's actually my first time using it and I'm still figuring out what sort of settings I like, but so far annotating my textbook on Notability has been quite pleasant. I quite like using Notion because of the toggle feature, which allows me to hide my answers while I test myself. And as we all know, active recall, aka testing yourself, is the best way to remember something. Soon though, I got bored again and decided to play a game of League of Legends, and resume work when my girlfriend is back from work. Feeling extra restless after that 20 minutes of hardcore studying, I even did some bicep curls to keep my monkey brain entertained while I waited to find the game. The game starts off well with my team already arguing in Champ Select about who should go to which lane. Don't I just love League of Legends? Not much more I could do other than lock in the only champion I play, Talon, choose a skin, and go in game to distract myself from the impending sense of dread accompanying the fact that my licensing exam was next week. I decided after a devastating loss which heavily affected my self-esteem that it was the perfect time for me to get to work. So I turned Spotify back on and jammed out to the soundtrack of Billions, a popular TV show, while once again reading my exam notes on Notability and writing more questions on Notion to test myself with. About 10 minutes in, I got a little sleepy, so I got up and made myself my first cup of coffee for the day. I've decided I wanted to use coffee more like a nootropic rather than an enjoyable beverage, so I've been exclusively saying it for my study sessions in order to maximize its efficacy. I think my overconsumption of caffeine previously had numbed my body to its impacts, so this reduction in consumption is meant to increase my caffeine sensitivity back to the levels of a regular human being. I was planning to have my coffee black, but because I'm a coward and a failure in life, I succumbed and added a bunch of milk. Now feeling further emasculated, I sat there and drank my coffee while reading, each sip a reminder of how I'll never be as manly or productive as people like Ali Abdal or Matt Divella. I eventually got over my sorrow and started working again, only feeling masculine after my girlfriend texted me, validating me by asking how was my morning. I remembered that having a girlfriend makes me a manly man, so I replied her with testosterone flowing through my veins with a single word, productive, before she asked me why I hated her and I immediately emasculated myself again. After this, I left my camera to charge and started doing work again, this time lasting a record high of 2 hours with my testicles shrunk back and my ego completely wilted. Somewhere during that time, I moved my bed to continue reading on my iPad because I like the idea of telling my girlfriend I was filming a video on my bed if she ever texted me what you doing. Too bad she's still ignoring me for giving her a one-word reply. My girlfriend came back and showered, so I heated up some garlic bread in a pan to make sure it's nice and toasty. Then I decided it's time to put an end to my waste mannery by starting some Pomodoro sessions, where we both worked intensely for 25 minutes and took 5-minute breaks in between. My girlfriend's a nursing student in university, so she was studying too. Choosing to do these short Pomodoro sessions also meant that I actively decided what to do with each block of time, making me more productive overall. After a decent 2 hours of productivity, our takeaway arrived, so we sat down and ate while watching Harry Potter on her iPad. We had bought the entire series for Harry Potter, so recently it's been our go-to movie for while we eat our meals. After washing up after dinner, we were both tired, so after taking a shower, we both just lazed around for a couple of hours, with her using her phone and me reading on my Kindle. Then, deciding abruptly it's the perfect time for bed, my girlfriend got me to take down the mattress and turn off my camera so that we can actually enjoy some well-deserved sleep. Thank you for watching this extremely self-indulgent video. I hope it has added value into your life in some way. From now, my day in the life videos are pretty dry and I'm so sorry about that. But eventually when I enter university, hopefully these videos will start to get more interesting. Do like and subscribe if you'd like to see those, and I'll see you guys again next week.